Hello there. This is an astrology forecast for Gemini for the month of December 2009. This also applies if you have a Gemini ascendant. So you Geminis, well, there's going to be a lot of focus, particularly for the first 2 or 3 weeks of this month, on your 7th house, which is the house of relationships. And Gemini, there's going to be shining a light on this area. For those of you looking for love, we've got Venus there for much of this month. So yes, you could well attract a partner, somebody new, somebody exciting, somebody interesting. We've got Mercury there. Good time for communicating, particularly up until the 26th of the month. Not beyond that, because at that point, Gemini, I have to alert you that your ruling planet Mercury goes retrograde until the 14th of January. So it's not too bad that it's happening over the holidays, where we haven't got to be hopefully thinking too clearly, getting our agreements and our contracts done, because it's a time when many people are off work and not having to concentrate on those types of things. For you Gemini, you're always particularly affected by the Mercury retrograde, so very important that you back up your hard drive, do any repairs before everything goes retrograde, and as well for you, get things off your chest. Anything that you need to say, try to get this off your chest before Mercury goes retrograde. But it is a good time really for connecting with people and for putting a light on your one-to-one relationships, maybe just meeting up with somebody and just enjoying being with other people. After about the 22nd of the month, then we've got some planets, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and also Pluto, of course, in your 8th house. So this is a time when you really need to examine your finances, your joint finances, your situation, your home, your mortgage, your loans, your insurances. Anything connected with finances has to have a light shone on it. And it's time to reassess other things you need to let go of. The 8th house is all about letting go. Is there somebody you want to go deeper with? Maybe you've not made that commitment yet and you're thinking about it. Well, now that the sun's shining its light on there, at least from the 22nd onwards, you may want to seriously consider taking some action in that direction. However, when I talk about action, I have to caution you as well, Gemini, that Mars goes retrograde as well on the 20th of the month. So we've got 2 planets retrograde towards the end of the month. Now, what will this Mars retrograde mean for you? Well, this happens every 2 years and 2 months. And what this means, it's retrograde until March 10th. So quite a reasonable period of time, from 20th December till March 10th. And it's in your 3rd house of communication, Gemini. So you may find yourself during this period, like just frustrations with communicating, frustrations possibly with the people around you, for those of you with siblings, for those of you just with communicating, and certain frustration that people aren't moving quick enough or they're not understanding quickly enough. And what with that and the Mercury retrograde, you may find that this is compounded, particularly towards the end of the year. So I would suggest, if you can, that you think about areas. This Mars retrograde gives you a period of time to really think about areas in which you're maybe not assertive enough in your life. Where are you not really sticking up for your rights? Maybe you're not being aggressive enough when necessary. Maybe you're not putting your foot down. During this period, during this almost 3-month period of when Mars is retrograde, you need to think about areas in which you want to feel more empowered. Areas in which you're feeling as though people are victimizing you and you need to take some action in. Now, you don't take the action during the Mars retrograde, but when Mars goes direct, then you take your action. But during this period, you really think carefully about things that trigger you, that upset you, that make you angry, because Mars is about anger, about feeling as though you're being taken for granted, being ignored, all these issues. So you plot your course of action during the retrograde, and then in March, you can take your action. So there you have it, Gemini. A lot of focus on your one-to-ones, enjoy those, and maybe meeting somebody. Then on your finances, and particularly your joint finances, and watch out for those retrogrades. So I wish you a wonderful year ahead, a very prosperous, happy and healthy 2010, and I will be doing some forecasts for the new year for all of the signs. And for those of you maybe that would like your own reading done, or maybe to purchase a reading for somebody for a gift, then here is my website with some more information. I wish you a great month and happy holidays to all of you. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.